2,032. That's the number of burglaries, robberies and muggings reported across Salford and Eccles last year. Josh Hines will be part of that number in next year's statistics. He was mugged in Peel Park this September. He's agreed to return to the location.
There was 3 guys sitting on the bench. I walked past them normally, I didn't really bat an eyelid. And then the 3 guys walked up behind me, kind of surrounded me, threatened to punch me and beat me up, and then took my wallet. At the time, it was horrible. I just didn't feel safe. It does worry me a lot walking home at night now. Most of the time I now use Uber or get a bus or make sure I'm with someone.
It's important to remember that every statistic is ultimately a human being with a story. And when it comes to crime, it's often not what gets taken away, but what gets left behind. More than 1 in 10 mugging victims get anxiety or panic attacks afterwards, and 92% of victims are emotionally affected by the crime. It becomes a startlingly high number very quickly, with a crime like mugging taking place in the UK on average every 2 minutes. In Lower Broughton, Dom Taylor had his house broken into last summer. As a student, he's twice as likely to be the victim of burglary.
It makes you feel helpless and, violated in a way. They took a laptop of mine, they took MacBooks from other people in the house, they took 3 PS4s, portable speakers, headphones, pretty much anything portable, electrical they could find. The support has been fairly minimal really, just kind of had to get on with it and just sort of, carry on.
It's difficult to say who's to blame for this lack of victim support. Is it Greater Manchester Police? Well, they would argue that there's plenty of support available on their website that Dom could have accessed at any time. What is a reality though is that for Josh and Dom, they've got to live with the effects. And since reporting the crimes to the officials, nobody has ever asked them if they're okay. Joe Rindl, Salford Now, Lower Broughton.